From the Slovenian gravel tracks to the beautiful clear waters of the Croatian islands, I made a choice to spend a few days island hopping before my planned ferry from Zadar in Croatia to Ancona in Italy. In fact, this was the only planned part of this whole trip. The rest I planned day by day, just depending on how I felt. The previous night was an interesting stay in a tiny little bed and breakfast room in a really little village. The couple who ran it were really confused about me, that I cycled there, that I was there on my own, that I wasn't married. They were baffled and fascinated, and it was hard to communicate with my evident lack of Croatian and their limited English. Plus the man was blind, but they were kind people and we got by with a little hit and miss Google Translate. My plan was to do a little island hopping, and it was a great choice. Quiet roads, beautiful views, friendly people, amazing food. So I took the ferry over from the mainland to Kres and then cycled 40 miles south where I'd sussed out a lovely looking campsite. Oh yeah, enjoyed that ice cream. I'm off the ferry. Big climb. But I got the climb all to myself. This is a 5-mile climb. Just 1,000 feet to go. I really did love this ride, the beautiful coastal views, and the gradients weren't too vicious, which made for nice riding. But that soon changed. It's nothing like a back-ended off-road climb to challenge you after the end of a long day. I'm not even getting my words out. Whew. A long but rewarding ride, and made it to camp. Today is all about relaxing, taking it slow. Had 2 coffees, just sat listening to the sound of waves, and I'm gonna now, well, I'm working up to it, getting myself to the shop for some food. The food is motivating, but I'm so relaxed too. Definitely worth the slog to get here. And it was a tough ride yesterday, 60 miles, 6,000 feet of climbing, but that off-road section, having to hike a bike up the off-road climb, bits I could ride, bits were a bit mountain bike-like, thanks Camus. But the hike a bike from 900 feet to sea level. It was interesting. I think it kind of has competition with the crazy Austrian alpine altitude climb. That was an interesting one too. Yeah, worth the effort, worth the adventure, and you know, I know that I've got water, food, shelter if it comes to it, so I'll be alright. Yeah, all about the adventure, but I'm liking the chilling. And in such a beautiful space, it wasn't hard to relax and recharge. day of relaxing. The next day it was time to pack up and get back on the road to my next island. Croatia on the move. Insanely hot. Climbing. 1.24 miles to go to get the ferry. The top. Please be the top. And I want a good descent, nice flowing on. I think it's the top. Whew. How about this for a camping spot under the olive trees? And with being so close to the sea, I couldn't resist a little dip. And why not? It was beautiful in there, lovely warm water. Oh, and I made a friend as well. Super cute. I was starting to get used to this riding and relaxing business and doing some of the stuff that normal people do on holiday. Against the cup this morning. After a few days of relaxing and taking it easy on the Croatian islands, I was a little shocked when I realised I still had 75 miles to ride to get to Zadar. I ride this distance and more all the time, but the forecast looked horrendous and the local people were talking about this monsoon weather that would be coming in. I considered all options not to ride it, but there weren't any, and how bad could it be really? A drizzly start to the day got me to ferry number 1 and back onto the mainland. Onto the mainland. Right, off the ferry, back on the mainland, 10-mile ride to the next ferry, straight down to Zadar. Storms threatening at all angles. Let's do this. Type 2 fun today. Right, on my way to 1,000 feet. I'm at 200. You can feel the storminess in the air. But I got no choice. I gotta ride this. There's no option. There really was a stormy feeling in the air and I was certain I was about to get soaked at any minute. But 10 miles south and there was glorious sunshine again. Well, I've made it to ferry port for ferry number 2. Amazingly, it's sunny. Bad weather coming in at 12 apparently, everyone's talking about it. So yeah, pray for Lucy. Might be a character building day. Off into the ferry, back up the climb. Whew. Headwind slog. Headwind slog. And a headwind slog it really was. This is the coast of Pag Island. Amazing changing landscapes though, and well, I just kept pedalling. I think I mentioned something about headwind already, but well, if you didn't get that, yeah, there was a headwind. Well, I made it to Zadar, and tomorrow I would be getting a ferry across the Adriatic Sea to Ancona in Italy.